America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for the playing of our national anthem. Here is tonight's starting lineup for the Royals. Number 2, Lila Oshesky. Number 3, Madden Brodman. Number 4, Delaney Hahn. Number 7, Olivia Moss. Number 8, Piper Rosenlath. Number 10, Harper Rosenthal. Number 14, Carly Halbersma. Number 17, Addie Verwink. Number 20, Amelia Hintz. Number 24, Hayden Egan. Number 25, Adeline Jacoby. The Royals are coached by Megan Johnson and assisted by Hannah Scott and Amy Tork. And here is tonight's starting lineup for your Amherst Falcons. Number 1 in goal, Amelia Schooneman. Number 3, Emmy Schilke. Number 7, Ava Lansing. Number 8, Stella Bednarik. Number 9, Mia Rockefeller. Number 10, Aubrey Knoll. Number 15, Hannah Rakowski. Number 16, Naomi Bohm. Number 17, Casey Werkowski. Number 18, Ava Kresbach. Number 21, Evelyn Fleming. The Falcons are coached by Derek Sanchez, assisted by Jonathan Blatchley. Tonight's officials are Randy Mach, Jason Stork, and Davis Coons. Let's have a good game, everybody.
All right, we're ready to go here in Amherst. It is girls soccer on Zaleski Sports here tonight. Glad you're joining us from Amherst High School. It is a gorgeous afternoon. It's been a gorgeous day the last couple of days, and we look forward to some good soccer here tonight. It is a matchup, two teams that have played and have long histories with each other, and we look forward to a good one here today. We are in Amherst, and it is the visiting Assumption Royals and the home Amherst Falcons. So glad to be with you. And it is Assumption in their road white uniforms, Amherst in their home blues, and a lot of underclassmen here for Amherst, and a lot of new faces on the Assumption side compared to what they have had the last number of years, and we look forward to seeing what they can bring here to the pitch tonight. So two 40-minute halves, unless it's eight goal lead after an hour, so then we'll figure out that. That's not likely here tonight, but look forward to it nonetheless. A lot of games on the network. You can check them all out at ZaleskiSports.com. We'll go through them throughout the evening here during this soccer match. Amelia Schoenemann in goal, the sophomore for Amherst. Got a lot of new faces on this Assumption team than we've seen the last number of years. Of course, graduating some all-state players from the last couple of years, losing in a sectional final last year. And we are underway. The whistle blows. And our second soccer match on Zaleski Sports this spring. The first one was a 1-1 tie between Marshfield and Eau Claire North. That was a couple of weeks ago. Nearly a month ago already, but we'll see how things pan out. Assumption took one in the teeth the other night at West Salem. And an early push here for Lilo Shasky. Lilo stepped up big time in the basketball season towards the end of the year and got some playing time on the varsity side. And early takeaway here by Amherst. Hannah Rakowski, the senior captain on this team. Amherst, they're, again, just going off of what we have here on Bound, our home for high school sports here in Wisconsin. On the stats side of stuff, the last couple of losses to Watoma and Lourdes Academy, 3-0, 4-0 respectively. They did beat Mosney and Anago 2-2 according to Bound on the season, on their record-wise. And for Assumption, 1-3, they beat Phillips 2-0, lost to Berlin 11-1, and West Salem 13-0, and that one gets through. And an early goal for Amherst is the junior Emmy Schelke scores it.
Goal for Amherst by Emmy.
In the second minute. And it's 1-0 Falcons early on here. Just underway and got past the goalkeeper for Assumption. A good start for Amherst, leading 1-0 at the 1:28 mark here in the first half. I do want to give a shout out. I did not get a chance to look over at the baseball field, but I want to give a shout out to the Clintonville and Amherst softball teams during our national anthem. They stopped their play to stand and respect the soccer national anthem today. So shout out to Clintonville and Amherst. We'll get score updates from that as well. Again, we just have to go outside and open up a door and check that out. See how that game is going. Amherst Iola baseball is going on to our left. And it was a 1-0 early lead for Iola in that game. And you can check all those games out at ZaleskiSports.com. And then we'll have score updates on the website later on tonight. Oshasky against Rakowski. Lila boots it up ahead for Delaney Hahn. Delaney chases it down for Amherst, or for Assumption, I should say. That turns it right back over in the midfield. Chased down and recovered by Casey Rahowski. Schoenemann comes out of the goal area to collect that one. And it's Amherst with the possession. 2-1 Amherst in baseball. They're in the top of the second inning. And it'll be a throw-in for Assumption. Spash leading Wausau West 1-0 in the top of the third. That's softball. Assumption and Stratford baseball as well going on. Spencer and Loyal Greenwood softball. Marshfield Spash baseball. Again, all those are live at ZaleskiSports.com. We appreciate you all tuning in here today. And first time for myself being here back at Amherst since the fall for that great run that Coach Lusick and the football squad had. And shout out to the soccer boys as well. They had a great year this past fall. A lot of good stuff going on here in Amherst. Again, I say it every time I come back. It quite the quite the change from what it used to be here. But it's changed for the better. I haven't been inside the school in quite a while, but just seeing what it looks like from the outside, it is quite the transformation. And a stop there, fought for and picked up for Assumption. 1-0. We're in the 5th minute here in Amherst. An early goal from Emmy Schelke, who's got it now. These two teams will play up again later on in May at Washington Field in Wisconsin Rapids. Kitty corner to Mid-State in Wisconsin Rapids. And boots it up ahead. And they're going to say that she's good to go. That's Madden Boardman, and Schuneman collects it for Amherst. Probably got to thank some of our sponsors here. Remember to call JG Plumbing for all your residential or commercial plumbing needs. As your local Amana dealer, you can always trust. You can always trust in JG to get it fixed and get it off your mind. That's JG Plumbing in Amherst. Again, finally a gorgeous weekend, or a beautiful week. After all the wildness we've had the last 2 weeks. Off the back of the noggin of Rakowski. Hintz will chase it down for Assumption. They're in their road white uniforms under first-year head coach Megan Johnson. After a historic coaching career for Jim Wendels, a great friend of Zaleski Sports, and we appreciate all the hospitality. We might have to get Jim on a broadcast here at some point. Boots it up ahead, chased down there by Bohm. Fought for in the box. And it's going to roll out. It's going to be a throw-in for Amherst. Deep in their own end of the field. 7th minute, we're at 6:22 here in the first half. Getting a picture-perfect day. A little breezy, but when is it not? Had an opportunity to just have some away time on Saturday. There's a goal kick coming here at the 6:42 mark. Had some time to get away on Saturday and just spend some time with the family and driving around. I spoke probably one of the most Wisconsin, most Midwestern things you could say, and it is true every time, right? It would have been a perfect day on Saturday if it wasn't so gosh darn windy. Bohm chases it down right on the end line, tries to center it in. She does cross, and it'll be a throw-in right on the corner for Assumption coming up. We'll take a break. We'll come back. After this, you're watching high school girls soccer on Zaleski Sports.
Vehicle maintenance is vital to your day-to-day life. That's why Auto Select of Stevens Point reminds you to be sure to schedule regular oil changes, tire rotations, and general inspections to keep your vehicle in great shape. Let the helpful, friendly staff at Auto Select ensure your vehicle continues to keep you and your passengers safe on the roads, as well as keep your vehicle functioning the way it was intended. For quality, dependable automotive care from service experts, place your trust in Auto Select of Stevens Point. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
All right, welcome back to Amherst. Had a shot on goal, hit the crossbar actually, and a save there for the Royals. Schelke trying to chase it down here on the near side. And recovered by Assumption. Get Amherst in their blues, Assumption in their whites. Both of them are pretty similar, obviously, school colors. And Schooneman will let it roll into her hands. Another save. 1-0 New Richmond over Eau Claire Memorial in baseball. Amherst still leads 2-0 in baseball over Iowa Scandinavia. 3-0 Spash over Wausau West. Stratford leads Assumption 1-0 in baseball. Loyal Greenwood 1-0 over Spencer in softball. Get you an update, Spash and Marshfield as well in the baseball realm. Also got another one, I think, DC Everson Marshfield. Give a shout out and a kudos to Braden Bullis getting that one live. Had some early issues. And fought for again. Boom, and it's going to be falling on. Naomi Bohm was there. Marshfield leads DC Everest 3-1. Molly Fox. If you haven't seen Molly Fox pitch for Marshfield, you got to check it out because she had and hit. She had 8 RBIs in a win over Wisconsin Rapids last week. 8 of the 11 runs batted in were all off of Molly Fox's bat. Columbus Catholic leads Mosinee 1-0 in baseball. We're in the 10th minute here, 1-0. It was a goal at 1:28 for Emmy Schelke for Amherst. The lone goal so far, and Amherst has really controlled time of possession here in the first half. Rakowski with it now. Up ahead, Bohm hit it. And going to be gobbled up there at the 10-10 mark here in the first half. You know, I really should print these reads out because with all these tabs open, I accidentally just exited out. Now I got to go back and find them all. But just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has a winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. See if Assumption can muster something up here in the second 10 minutes of the first half. A trifecta of substitutions coming in for Amherst on the next whistle. And at that whistle, we'll take a timeout as well on the substitution coming up here in just a moment. Boots it up ahead, taken away by Harper Rosenthal. And that will be the whistle, and that will be a substitution. We'll step aside, come back after this brief timeout.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
All right, welcome back to Amherst. A triple substitution there for the Falcons. They do still lead 1-0 on a goal 88 seconds into this matchup. Ava Lansing, the other captain, along with Hannah Rakowski. A couple of seniors on this team for the Falcons. Like a whistle, and they're going to need a substitution. Assumption Ava Lee, who I believe just subbed in. Amy Tork, one of the assistants, said that Ava was their only substitution that they had, and Hannah Scott taking a look at her right side of her ear, right side of her head somewhere. Should be all right. She'll get back into this one. 1-0 Amherst, 12:45 to go here in the first, or 12:45 into this first half. Lansing with it along the far side. Tries to center it up, chased down by the Royals. We're in the 14th minute, cleared out nicely on the back row. Popped up by Adeline Jacoby, number 25 for the Royals. Again, tough to take over a team that had as many all-state players and all-conference players as the Royals have had the last number of years. So Coach Johnson's got her work cut out for her, but I think she's up for the job and to rebuild this Assumption soccer team. Off the noggin of Lansing. Popped up and reset again for the Royals. We're at 13:50 in this first half. Again, 2 40-minute halves unless we get into the 8-goal lead at the 60-minute plus mark. Then we'll worry about that when it may happen. And along the side, it's going to be a throw-in back for the Falcons. Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. Set it up there for Oshaski. And Rakowski chases it back down for Amherst. Again, Amherst has controlled the time of possession a majority of this first half. And finally, a little bit of offense happening for Assumption. Up ahead for Jacoby. Chases it down. See if she can center it up. And right along the end line, she does center it up, and it's going to be cleared out. The first chance for Assumption is cleared out. Ava Krebsbach. Oshaski with it again. Cleared out again. Up ahead for Amelia Hintz. Lansing to Bohm. And right back to the Assumption offensive side. Oshaski. Lila again with it. Up ahead to Jacoby. Gets past the defender. Left foot. Nobody there, though, for Assumption to have an attack at it. Hayden Egan. And that one will roll out. And maybe a stoppage here and a substitution. Longtime athletic trainer and best in the biz, Jody Waltenberg, taking a look. And the substitution will be had here. 15:53, 16th minute here, and it'll be a throw-in for Amherst. Gonna appreciate everyone tuning in here this afternoon on Zaleski Sports. Appreciate all our viewers and our friends watching, and all of our sponsors as well. All of our friends here in Amherst and the surrounding communities. 17th minute, 1-0 Amherst. Lansing up ahead, going to be chased down along the far sideline by Harper Rosenthal. And spun it all the way back into the Amherst defensive zone area. And off the shoulder of Carly Halbersma. It'll be throw-in for the Falcons. 1-0 Amherst, a goal in the second minute by Emmy Schelke. If you're considering a career in fabrication or welding, consider dropping off a resume at Legacy Steel. This brand new addition to our Amherst community is located in the Amherst Business Park. That's Legacy Steel, proud supporters of your Amherst Falcons. Up ahead, there's a collision in the box. That was Hannah Rakowski trying to get one in. It's going to be a goal kick. Nope. Every corner in here. What do we got? No, it's going to be a goal kick.
Ava Lansing was over to set up for a corner kick
That would have been our first of the match. Allie Raditz, number 13, I think came in and during that 3-person sub earlier in this half. We're in the 19th minute now. Quick moving first half here, 1-0 Amherst. Here on Zaleski Sports. And chased down by Rakowski. She'll give way to Warahowski. And there's the shot on goal and another save. Naomi Bohm with the shot. Chased down by Oshaski. Popped up again by Mia Rockefeller. Mia also a captain, my apologies. Hannah Rakowski, Mia Rockefeller, and Ava Lansing, the 3 captains for Amherst this year. Unless I'm missing one, I don't think so. And you can check out our schedule. You do have a baseball game tomorrow on the network that you can check out. What do we got here? It's down in the Milwaukee area, I believe New Berlin Eisenhower and Wisconsin Lutheran at 4:30 tomorrow afternoon. And that's going to roll out. It's going to be a throw-in for the Falcons. Thursday schedule, it is jam-packed for you. It'll be Kaukauna at Neenah in baseball, Denmark at Wapaka in softball, Pacelli at Tri-County in softball, Rice Lake at Eau Claire North in baseball, DC Everest travels to Wisconsin Rapids for softball, Spash at Marshfield for softball, Pacelli at Tri-County baseball, Stratford at Assumption softball, and Wisconsin Rapids at Spash baseball. Our first game at Buchholz Park this spring coming up on Thursday, and then rounding it out, Neilsville will be at Columbus Catholic at the Marshfield Fairgrounds for softball at 5 o'clock. You can check them all out, ZaleskiSports.com. Maddie Rakowski in for the first time. And right back to the Royals it goes. One nothing. We're in the 21st minute here from Amherst. Glad you're joining us on the network today. Edelyn Jacoby chases it down for the Royals, tries to center it and going to be cleared out, and another throw-in, this time for Assumption in the creeping into the 22nd minute. No rush here. Again, Assumption, a very limited substitution area. Not a lot to choose from, and so when it does start getting warm out like it is now, it is tough to continue. Your adrenaline only goes so far, so you can run as much as you want, but as soon as it gets hot, it is tough to stay with it. Rakowski, Hannah with it. Pass up again along the far side. Jacoby for, oh, excuse me, that's Madden Boardman. Lansing. Eddie Vrewink. And another throw-in coming for the visiting Assumption Royals. We're in the 23rd minute, 1-0 Amherst on a goal in the second minute by Emmy Schalke, and that's been it. That was one that just trickled past the Assumption goalkeeper. Could very easily still be scoreless here. Assumption has had a little bit of more possession time the last couple of minutes, but still nothing to show for it as of yet. Up ahead for Harper Rosenthal, number 10. Lansing with it for the Falcons. Up along the far side and then cleared out. Hintz. Lansing back with it for the Falcons. Along the far sideline, she's able to get there. Aubrey Knoll, I believe that is, along the far side. Tries to center it in. She does. Opportunity for the Falcons. It's still rolling alone and going to be picked up by the Royals. If you have any score updates that you want to pass along, put them in the chat box here on your YouTube channel. Soccer, baseball, softball, lacrosse, whatever you got, track and field. Throw in for Hayden Egan. From what it says on Game Changer, it says Clintonville's leading Amherst 1-0 in softball. And what do we got? Handball? Something happened. There's a lot of whistles, a lot of hand movements in every sport, but soccer is the toughest because you just don't cover it that often to know exactly what the heck is going on. We're in the second quarter of this one, if you go by that. We do make note of it during basketball and whatnot, that the second half of the 9 minutes of or 18 minutes of a half is a quarter. So we're in the second quarter of this girls soccer game. Hey, how about this deal? Save up to $180 on new tires at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service now through June on 4 Goodyear tires with locations in Stevens Point, Wisconsin Rapids, Wausau, and Marshfield. Good ball handling there. Rakowski regains it for the Falcons. Hannah up ahead, and we'll roll out a couple of substitutions. We'll take another break here, guys, and be back with the goal kick coming up here on Zaleski Sports.
Help us create iron castings the world uses and trusts. At Wapaka Foundry, you're not just making parts. It's the pride in what you do, the quality of people beside you, and the career you create. What we make matters. Who makes them matters more. Join us. Cast your future at Wapaka Foundry. Visit jobs.wapakafoundry.com. Go Falcons!
All right, the goal kick and quick possession change, then right back for Bohm and the Falcons. And chased down by Rosenthal. Harper Rosenthal. And still being ping-ponged around. Schelke with it again, Rakowski. Hannah in the box, and it's going to be blocked on her shot. Faced down by Aubrey Knoll. Aubrey, a sophomore. Got a couple of seniors. Some good seniors on this Amherst team, but a lot of underclassmen as well. Continue to build this Amherst girls soccer program. Again, when I was in, don't want to say it was the Stone Age, but when I was in school here, it just was a club team. They clubbed with Iola and was not a sanctioned. It was a sanctioned sport, but not here. It was a couple years after that, and a free kick coming for Assumption in the 28th minute. That'll be Harper Rosenthal on the free kick. The International Bank of Amherst invites you to bank locally with all the amenities you'd expect from your local bank. Great rates and local friendly service with a smile. Put your trust in the International Bank of Amherst. I do have to say so myself. That's a pretty spectacular place. And that's going to roll all the way to that far corner. Been a huge part of the Maves family the last 30 plus years, and yeah, it's been a special place, no doubt about it. Behind the defense, yeah, offsides, yep. That'll be an easy call. Stevens Point Orthopedics probably continues to offer complimentary sports physicals to Central Wisconsin athletes. Call them at 715-344-0701 to schedule your appointment this summer. That's 715-344-0701. Give them a call today. You don't want to fall behind once you get to the fall season. No. Got to get it before you sign up for your fall sport. Make sure you're not behind. Schalke up ahead, Rakowski, and then Harper Rosenthal's right there for Assumption. Rakowski retakes it and taken right back by the Falcons. Bohm with it. 15-yard marker popped up and retrieved there by Carly Halbersma. Still in the box. Getting anywhere in that end zone is dangerous territory. Hensel chased it down. Bohm will take it away from her. We're in the 30th minute. 10.5 minutes left in this first half. 2-0 New Richmond, still over Eau Claire Memorial. We saw Eau Claire Memorial 2 weeks ago, almost 3 weeks ago. How about that? Wausau West up 4-1 on Spash in girls softball. Be an upset in the making. Schalke along the sidelines. Mike Wendland and company over there at the WIAA Sports Complex. Stratford 4, Assumption nothing in baseball. Still trying to get a softball score from over there as well. We have so many teams that we follow on Game Changer that it takes a long time to try and scroll through it. They're already in the bottom of the 5th inning. Assumption 0, Stratford 0 in that girls softball matchup. Again, you can check out all of our games, all the scores at ZaleskiSports.com. We're in the 31st minute, 1-0. Amherst leads after a goal in the 2nd minute by Emmy Schalke at 1:28. Yeah, that one just trickled right past the goalkeeper for Assumption and could very easily still be 0-0, but it's going to be a throw-in for the Falcons here in the 32nd minute. It's been a long time. I'm not even sure. I guess I could go back. I don't know if Amherst has ever beat Assumption in girls soccer. Go back as long as we can here. As long as Amherst had a sanctioned girls soccer team. I guess they only played 3 games that first year in 2011. That was the spring of 2011. According to our old reliable source. Yeah, I don't know if somebody knows. If somebody knows the year that Amherst girls soccer got sanctioned into a WIAA team, and they had played a bunch of games. This may have been it here. 2014 may have been their first year. Yep, that's when they were in the playoffs. So looks like 2014. That was a loss to Assumption there. Couple more losses. And we'll go through that at halftime. I won't bore you while I go through the research a little bit, but we're in the 33rd minute. We'll have a halftime report, go through it, get you our upcoming schedule, of course. Our lone goal from the ball handler just moments ago by Emmy Schelke. And then score updates as well from around Zaleski Sports. Oshasky with it. Up ahead for Jacoby. She got it taken away. Hintz tries to chase it down. Right there again is Assumption. Delaney Hahn up ahead, and Lansing clears it out for Amherst. 34th minute, 1-0 Amherst. Rosenthal up ahead. Lansing takes it away. Tries to clear it up again. Off the waist of Olivia Moss. Shasky headed it and then didn't know which way it ended up. Assumption has had a couple of shots. They've controlled. There's been parts of this match where they've controlled it, but it has been mostly Amherst so far this afternoon. Again, a beautiful afternoon here in Wisconsin, in Amherst. So used to saying Wisconsin Rapids. Do so many games over there. Crowd continues to file in on this beautiful afternoon. 76 degrees here in Amherst. It's supposed to be another picture-perfect day tomorrow. Nearing 80 on Thursday. Cool down a little bit over the weekend and into next week, but nothing like we had on Sunday morning when it was snowing. So, oh, how ridiculous. That's just the way that the cookie crumbles here in Wisconsin. It cleared out. Going to be will we get our first corner kick? Yeah, we sure will. Corner kick coming for Amherst, our first of the match. It'll be Ava Lansing to do the honors over in that far corner. Substitution, Hannah Rakowski will check in. Get a little extra length in there for Amherst on this corner kick. Lansing with the hand raised on the ground and cleared out. Lansing comes away from her corner into the centers it up. Rakowski off the left toe, and it's going to be a goal kick coming for Assumption. Mutual Owasso Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualowasso.com to find an agent near you. 7-0 Columbus Catholic over Mosinee. Mosinee has had a rough year of it on the baseball diamonds. Softball on the other hand is one of the best in the state. 2-1 New Richmond over Eau Claire Memorial. Amherst 2, Iola Scandinavia 2. They've had to turn down the stream pretty big down there. There'll be another corner kick coming. We're in the 37th minute here in Amherst. Ava Lansing again. Goes through everybody. Chased down by Ava Griesbach on the other end. Ava chased it again. 37th minute, we're at 36:45. Amherst trying to get one more push here at the end of the first half. 4-2 Owasso West now over Spash. Spash leads Marshfield 3-0 in baseball. Again, appreciate everyone tuning in. We'll get you what could be a historic end to this first, historic end to this match coming up here. And clears it out again before Assumption could get down to the other end. Naomi Bohm, hip to hip with Rosenthal, and it's going to be gobbled up. Hayden Egan there, and it's off the noggin of Borowski. 2 minutes to go here in this one. Brewers in action this after a day off yesterday, in Detroit today. 3-game series with the Tigers. Shasky up ahead to Hintz. We're at the 2-minute mark remaining here in the first half. Lansing takes it away from Hintz. Then regains it for the Falcons is Ava Lansing.
2 minutes remain.
Up ahead for Assumption. Oh, softball. Softball flew into the soccer field here. A minute left here in the first half. 1-0 Amherst on a goal 37 minutes ago. Closing in on 5:45 here. In real time. Naomi Bohm with it, and she can't quite keep it in. 40 seconds to go in this first half. Again, at the conclusion of this game, we'll of course go down to the field, talk to our Zaleski Sports player or players of the game, of the match per se. Get all that figured out. We still got 40 minutes left, 15 seconds to go in the period, or in the first half. And that should take us to the end of our first half here in
10, 9, 8,
in Amherst. So
7,
one period
6,
or one half of the books.
5,
It is the Amherst
4,
Falcons 1
3,
and the
2,
Assumption Royals
1.
nothing. A goal at 1:28 in the first period or in the first half by Emmy Schelke has been it. Amherst has been able to hold off and keep the lead here in the first 40 minutes. We'll take a break and come back and get you that first half recap, some scores from Ron Zaleski Sports, and a look ahead for our schedule coming up the rest of the week. 1-0 Amherst. We're at halftime here in Amherst. You're watching girls high school soccer on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
It's easy.
come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
3K Custom is ready to help outfit your company, team, or club with a wide range of clothing, products, and apparel. With their high-speed embroidery machine, screen printing, and a creative design team, you know your business or team will be looking great with quality you can depend on. From large whole company needs to just outfitting your summer softball team, trust in 3K Custom to keep you looking great. Visit 3kcustom.com. That's 3kcustom.com to get started today.
The littlest thing of walking or just being able to get around the community or walk to the grocery store or walk around the grocery store is just something little, but that is such an impactful thing, I think, to the patient to say, okay, well, I have 5 other things, but you were able to just help me with one of them. And I think that is gratifying for me personally, just to help even one small aspect of their life.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Feltz Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Feltz Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
Low-scoring first half here in Amherst, 1-0 on a goal from Emmy Schelke at the 1:28 mark in the first half. And that was been it. Amherst controlled a majority of that first half on the time of possession side. Assumption tried to creep back a little bit towards the end of the first half, but that was all she wrote in that first 40 minutes. A final score from the softball field just to our right, a 1-0 shutout for Clintonville over Amherst in the softball game that just finished up, a quick one. And when you get low-scoring softball games, they usually are pretty quick. So baseball still going on to our left. A bunch of other games still happening as well on Zaleski Sports. You can check all those out at ZaleskiSports.com. Did I exit out of all this? No, I didn't. There we go. What do we got here? New Richmond, Eau Claire Memorial at beautiful Carson Park. It is now Memorial 3, New Richmond 2. Amherst and Iola still knotted up at 2. As you would expect, as we've seen so far this year, Wausau West struggling to keep a lead in softball. They now trail Spash 6-4. Mike Wenlet over there. Stratford leads Assumption 4-0 in baseball. Little Greenwood leads Spencer 3-1. In the bottom of the third in softball, Spash and Marshfield baseball still hanging out over there. 5-0 Spash at Jack Hackman Field. Our first game at Hackman this year as well because of the weather and the rain. We're 1-0 here. Marshfield 3, DC Everest 3. That's high school softball from DC Everest. Those are all of our games on Zaleski Sports. The only other one is Mosinee and Columbus Catholic, and that really wasn't close, which, again, a little bit surprising. 7-0 in favor of Columbus Catholic. Brewers in action in Detroit, as I mentioned. They are going to the bottom of the first inning from Comiskey Park in Detroit. We'll take another break here. I'll come back and tally up some stuff. We'll take a little bit of an extended break as I will have time here to see just how many times these two teams have met and if Amherst has ever beat Assumption. That is a question to be answered when we come back to Amherst High School. You're watching high school girls soccer on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff-Favor Realty.
We're back with Better Halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
All right, that's quite the outcome for matches between these two teams. As I mentioned, they didn't Amherst didn't have a sanctioned playoff team per se until 2014, and after that, they have played 15, 16, 17, 18 times, and it has been all Assumption. Assumption leading the series 15-2-1. Assumption has won 15. Amherst swept Assumption in 2018, and then they tied back in 2016. So this could be a historic evening here in Amherst, and we'll worry about that if it gets to there throughout the broadcast. Amherst will start with it. That's Ava Lansing here to start the second half from Amherst. Again, appreciate you all tuning in. We'll get you Brewer scores as well throughout the evening on the network. Again, you can check out all of our games at ZaleskiSports.com. Amherst Iola tied at 2 in baseball just to our left. What do we got here? Trying to find our other one. There we go. Ava Lansing will start with it and boot it back here for the Falcons. You lead a 1-0 on an Emmy Schelke goal at the 1:28 mark in the first period. That's been it. Ava Lansing up ahead for Aubrey Knoll. Aubrey fighting for it. Still fighting for it. And going to be gobbled up there. A new goalkeeper for the Lady Royals. Anna Rakowski with it. And always tough to figure out a player of the game when a 1-0 game, but it might have to be the junior Emmy Schelke. We'll have to see. It's going to be a throw-in back here for the Falcons. Eau Claire Memorial still up 3-2 on New Richmond. I'm going to start closing out of these here. Tough go of it on the streaming side for baseball here at Amherst. Assuming the hotspot not doing uberly well. Spash 6, Wausau West 5. That's a highlight-worthy game. Again, that they built that Hall of Fame pavilion at WIAA Park in Plover, and besides the city, besides the Parks Department not giving us the internet password, it is a perfect spot on the right side for Spash, on the Fire Pro and Spud Field for Pacelli on the left side. It's a perfect spot to broadcast the game. Stratford 5, Assumption 0, and baseball in the bottom of the fourth. Low Greenwood now up 6-1 on Spencer. They're in the bottom of the third inning. And you can check them out. Check them all out at ZaleskiSports.com as we are in our second half here from Amherst. When it comes to real estate, you need someone you can trust to know every town, street, and deer trail in the area. Brett Favor of Hoff Favor Real Estate is here for you. Whether buying, selling, or just curious about real estate values, reach out to Brett Favor today. Chase down along the far side again. Assumption is not really controlled much of time of possession here this afternoon into this evening on this picture-perfect night. Going to turn into nighttime, obviously, here in Amherst. Talk about Amherst alumni. The year that Eric Conkle had on the basketball side at Tulsa, the head coach of Tulsa, made it to the NIT championship game and had it won, but a couple of mistakes at the end of regulation, and then Auburn ended up winning that one. But yeah. Big year for Eric Conkle at Tulsa. Of course, Tyler Biotish signing with the Los Angeles Chargers after being cut by the Commanders. Third team for Tyler. Still doing well. Awesome to see. Absolutely. Rosenthal chases it down again for Assumption. Yeah, pretty cool to see all the success all over the place. And continues to file it up. If you haven't seen, I think it was Matthew Gladusky, baseball over at UW La Crosse, lost his fantasy football league and had to sing the national anthem before one of their games. It made the ESPN TikTok account, which is pretty cool. You get punished for losing fantasy football. I haven't played fantasy football in probably 15 years, so I can't be punished if I don't play, right? That's Naomi Bohm there. And off of Naomi, it's going to be a goal kick coming for Assumption here in the 46th minute. '47th minute, 1-0 Amherst. Reminder that Infinity Exteriors installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows. They're built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality that you can trust. Lansing trying to center it up and cleared out there by Carly Halbersma. Centered it up again and taken away again by the Falcons. Again, just past 6 o'clock here in central Wisconsin. Glad to be with you here at Amherst. Beautiful, beautiful night here in central Wisconsin. every year it's going to happen. Obviously, you got to fight through the cold and the snow and the blizzards and the occasional ice storm that ripped through, and got to get through the tough thunderstorm nights and all that. But at some point between November and March or April, there's a light at the end of the tunnel at some point, and we have reached that light here this week in Wisconsin. Bohm fighting for it. Bohm still fighting for it. It looked like she may have gotten hooked, but they play on. Another nice defensive play by Assumption. And if you had any issues with the thunderstorms or the ice storm, make sure you give Bob Gould a call. Now's the time for that new roofing project you've been putting off. Call Bob Gould Roofing for the brand new roof your home deserves. That's Bob Gould Roofing here in beautiful Amherst. Up ahead, trying to chase it down is Madden Boardman for Assumption to no prevail, and kept it in, did Delaney Hahn. And nothing after that. There's Jacoby. Up ahead to Boardman, Delaney Hahn right there for the Royals. Assumption trying to even it up here in the second half. 49th minute, 1-0 Amherst. Delaney Hahn can't control it, then regains it and then boots it away to Ava Lansing. Lansing up ahead to Knoll and then taken away. Delaney's there right along the near sideline. Chased back down by the Falcons. Throw-in coming for the Royals. Only Storage serving the Amherst area. Offering extra large units for businesses, boats, RVs, or an extra garage. Secure, affordable, and open 24/7. Visit us online to reserve your space today. Brewers out to an early lead on the Tigers. 1-0. Anna Rakowski chased it down. She's got a green grass in front of her. Rakowski handles it. Crosses over. Blocked. Chest high. Oh, good shot there by Rakowski. Good save. In net. Good push there for the Falcons. Had a couple of nice looks. Even that goal that Amy Schelke scored on wasn't a great look. It just got past the goalkeeper and to the back of the net. To the joy of the Falcons. Again, it's been almost just about 8 years that Amherst has beaten Assumption. They play again in May at Washington Field in Wisconsin Rapids. Again, kitty corner to Mid-State on the campus there. A couple of teams have moved their it's going to be a free kick coming here for Amherst as the Assumption goalkeeper carried it, and then she tiptoed out of the box. Spash has moved their boys and girls soccer games from PCYS behind the ice rink there. All their home games now at Gerke Field. We haven't broadcast a game from Gerke for soccer yet. But you got to imagine, it's, at least on the broadcast side, maybe not so much with the sun setting and whatnot, but the broadcast side, better setup than over at PCYS, especially on those cold fall nights and cold early spring weeks. There's Bohm, misses wide left. Whether it's game night or movie night, you need internet that performs under pressure. Amherst Communications Fiber Network delivers the speed and reliability to stream, work, and stay connected without missing a play. Backed by a local employee-owned team ready to help when you need it. Learn more at amherstcom.net, amherstcom.net, amherstcom.net. One of those, again, long time businesses here in town have been around for a long time. Ava Lansing may have twisted an ankle. She's hobbling pretty good. Good to see her keep moving, though. Those non-contact injuries scare everyone so much. We've seen it way too often the last number of years when it comes to injuries, ACLs, Achilles, anything in the knee. Always makes your heart skip a beat when you go down a little bit, or when players go down without any contact. Saw that in basketball a couple times this year. A couple of ACLs. Always makes you nervous. Throw-in coming here for Amherst. We're in the 54th minute. Again, we play up to 80 minutes. So about a half hour or so left here, under a half hour, on this picture-perfect Tuesday night here in central Wisconsin. Just past 6 o'clock. And I mentioned in the first half as well, it is always a great pleasure to come back here and see all the changes and upgrades here at Amherst High School. Obviously, elementary to high school, all one building here at Amherst. And, yeah, always a pleasure to see how much this place has grown. Just in the last, this will be my 14th year out, upcoming this May, and it has been quite the transformation here at the school. Outside, of course, is a huge change, and of course the new STEM building, all the changes. I graduated in 2012, and that's that's when all the changes started to happen. As soon as I left, big collision there near midfield. The new cafeteria, the new entrances, and probably get lost if I walked in there now. Free kick coming here for Assumption. Again, I had the great pleasure and honor to come and do football here this year, this past fall, and maybe, just maybe, depending on how things work out, I'll be back again this fall. Amherst has 6 home football games this fall. They've been a handball by Amelia Hintz. Now free kick here for the Falcons. We're in the 57th minute. A free kick into the box and gobbled up there. Rakowski had a run at it. Yeah, it's been all Amherst here in the second half. 16 minutes into the second half, and Assumption really hasn't given much of a push. And Rakowski had a really nice shot earlier in this half. Was blocked about chest high. Double hand block. Adam Skibicki, First Weber. Adam Skibicki with First Weber, your trusted partner for buying or selling, offering expert guidance, personalized service, and proven results. Let's turn your real estate goals into reality. Contact Adam today. This next one, I might have to make a trip up there here and I have to, after our next, or once I, on the next read here, then you'll understand where I'm coming from on where I might have to make a stop on the way home here in Amherst. And give her a read right now. Amherst Family Foods continues to serve the community as a full-service grocery store with fresh, local produce and so much more. With a hot food selection, dairy, frozen foods, produce, fresh fruits, veggies, and drinks, get your groceries at Amherst Family Foods today. Again, it's right on the way home back to Rapids, right? I mean, you just get on B. It's right up the hill. Get supper on the way home. Absolutely. Absolutely. See if they got any potato wedges left. Fried chicken. Ball is loose. Bohm tracks it down. Rakowski centers it in, and a good look. Missed wide left. Culligan Water specializes in all your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. 59th minute. We're about 21 minutes remaining. That one's booted out there by Allie Raditz, freshman. Rakowski, Hannah, tripped up, regained there. Paula with it. Rosenthal takes it away. Evelyn regains it. Raditz to Rakowski, booted out of there. In all Amherst time of possession. Bohm. Naomi resets it. Centers it into Rakowski. Rakowski's shot. Getting looks, might as well shoot it, right? Goal kick coming. I mentioned it a couple times already. Great things are happening at the Tomorrow River School District. Join the Falcon family. Are you ready to fly with us? Beautiful school. Great education here at Amherst. Come take a look. I might just have to go and take a look at some point just to see the entire school. It's been quite awesome and quite amazing to see. That's for sure, no doubt about it. They're in the top of the 8th inning in DC Everest. They're tied at 3. DC Everest and Marshfield softball. Again, I appreciate everyone tuning in here on Zaleski Sports for our soccer match here tonight. The Brewers lead the Tigers 3-0. They're in the bottom of the 2nd in Detroit. First real opportunity here for Assumption is cleared out, and a throw-in coming for the Royals. Oshaski to throw it in. Another stop there by Schoenemann. First time we've needed to call Amelia's name here in the second half. And she sends it a ways away. Just a sophomore. Iowa Scandinavia leads Amherst 3-2. They're at the bottom of the fifth. Baseball just to our left. They're in the Nasonville Dairy postgame show in Stevens Point or Plover right now. Spash and Wausau West. Let's see what Mike Wendland's got for a final there. That may be, that's a huge, huge upset. Wow. Wausau West 7, Spash 6. That's a big-time upset in the Wisconsin Valley Conference tonight. Impressive outing there for the Lady Warriors. After blowing a couple of leads, they blew a lead to Rapids last week and blew a big lead to DC Everest last week as well. That Wisconsin Valley Conference wide open right now on the softball side. They're going to be gobbled up there by Assumption. 63rd minute, 1-0 Amherst. That one goal came at the 1:28 mark by Amy Schelke. Again, just mishandled by the Assumption goalkeeper. Otherwise, we could be at 0-0. Piper Rosenthal clears it towards the Assumption bench. It'll be a throw-in for Amherst. Rakowski gobbles it. She goes to the turf. Centers it up. That's good passing. Just got her teammate all tangled up. And getting up, hobbling a little bit. Ava Lee. And what do we got? Back to Assumption. Here in the 64th minute. Ball spinning after that meet there. Lansing loses it. Raditz back to Oshaski. Lila regains it for Assumption. Delaney Hahn. Rakowski goes to the turf. It's going to be a free kick coming here for the Amherst Falcons. Again, these two teams have met 18 times since 2014. Assumption has won 15 of them. They tied in 2016. Amherst swept them in 2018. Assumption trying to get the equalizer here. 66th minute now. Yeah, Amherst has controlled it for majority of the evening. Close in here on 6:30, Central Wisconsin. You're home for high school sports right here on Zaleski Sports. If you want to know how to get involved, contact us at our Zaleski Sports or at ZaleskiSports.com. Throw us an email, steve@ZaleskiSports.com, or if you are a business wanting to get involved, send us a message as well. We'll get a hold of you, get you in contact with one of our sales representatives. Do a great job. Absolutely. Can't bring these games without all of our viewers, all of our great sponsors, everybody behind the scene as well, our producers. Get a little bit more insight on things. We have two of our team members at a it's not even like I wouldn't say media conference, but it's a media learning experience or conference or something. They're over on the West Coast over the weekend. Jason was in Las Vegas this week. He didn't even know WrestleMania was going on. You got to imagine, I brought it up on Monday, and I brought it up watching it the other night. You got to imagine it's just plastered all over that city. And to not know that that is going on is I know they're probably on the other side of wherever they are. I've never been to Las Vegas, but it's just funny that that he was unaware that it was happening. That's all right. They're learning. They're getting more stuff figured out with how to make Zaleski sports better. They're doing pretty well, but there is a lot of improvements that we could make, no doubt about it. And we'll try and finish up this high school sports season with our best effort. No Legion and adult baseball, and before you know it, we'll be right back into the fall time. Don't want to rush it though. We got to enjoy the nice weather. Naomi Bohm now, she's got green grass ahead of her. Can she get it controlled? Right foot. Oh, another save. Still loose. Oh, it's in. Naomi Bohm with the goal. 68-22. Kept on fighting it for it. Naomi Bohm was able to control herself and
goal by number 16, Naomi Bohm.
Was able to regain possession and just off that right post put it in for the second Amherst goal here in the 69th minute. And it's 2-0 Amherst. After how dominant the Falcons have been with time of possession, you got to imagine that it's, don't want to say it's insurmountable, but it's getting pretty gosh darn close to that. And now Assumption without any substitutions. Looks like Ava Lee was taped up. Up ahead again. Bohm's got it again. Into the box. Naomi right foot, got it again. 21 seconds later, and she scores it again.
Number 16, Naomi Bohm.
Good pass, good finish. Mia Rockefeller with the assist. 21 seconds later, and she does it again. And Amherst leads 3-0. That's the soccer number. If you get to that 3-goal lead, pretty close to being over here this evening in Amherst. Whistle blows as we'll look at soccer ball, dodgeball, yellow playground ball. Gets into the field of play. That's quite the kick. Those kids aren't very big to be able to make it over here. That was a pretty good kick. 70th minute. It's 3-0 Amherst. Couple of goals by Naomi Bohm. 68-22 and 68-43. To put the Falcons up 3-0. Yeah, thank you all for tuning in here on Zaleski Sports tonight. We'll have plenty of highlights coming your way tomorrow. A lot of close, good games tonight. Extra inning win for Marshfield over DC Everson baseball. Bohm Tried to track that one down, but had a hat trick in 2 minutes. That'd have been quite something. Couple of substitutions here coming for the Falcons in a moment. 71st minute. Again, thank you all again for tuning in. Thank you to our sponsors, Auto Select, Ridgetop Exteriors, WIAA Foundry, Security Health Plan, R&R Flooring and Furniture, Amherst Spirit, and 3K Custom, Stevens Point Orthopedics, Felt's Dairy Store, Infinity Roofing, Express Employment, Culligan, Midstate, Sherrill Tire, and WIAA Foundry, JG Plumbing, Legacy Steel, International Bank of Amherst, Mutual of Wausau, Hoff Favor Real Estate, Bob Gould Roofing, Amherst Storage, Amherst Communication, Adam Skibicki, First Weber, Amherst Family Foods, and the Tomorrow River School District. So, again, cannot do this without them, and we're glad that they're part of our team. Again, if you want to be a part of it as well, reach out to us at ZaleskiSports.com. Go right to the page. Got to go all the way to the bottom at the contact page, but we'll look to get that sorted out, get you an easier way to get a hold of us. So you don't have to scroll all the way down. Maybe throw that contact spot at the top of the website. And we got a lot of improvements to make, no doubt about it, and we're glad that you're going to be right along here with us. Nearly 600 winter games this past winter. We'll surpass 1,000, no doubt about it. We might already be there. Corner kick. A lob in. Rakowski there. She goes back to the turf in the end zone. Check out our fall numbers as well. Again, not being braggadocious or anything. Just want to give you be transparent with you all. Again, I'm not good at quick math here, so we're gonna use our handy dandy calculator. And coming into the spring season, we're just north of 870 between the winter and the fall. So we are well on our way, no doubt about it. And it is a great pleasure, and it's a great thing to be able to come and do these games and bring these lifelong memories, and being able to go back and watch and just have a good time. To be able to bring you these games. Again, we don't do a lot of girls soccer, but it's a joy when we're able to come over here and do any girls soccer, no doubt about it. 74th minute. Schoenemann out of her spot and able to slide on the ever-forgiving turf and gobble that one up. Yes, a lot of fun, no doubt about it, to be able to come and cover high school sports and give you all these student athletes the spotlight that they deserve. We're in the 75th minute, about 5.5 minutes to go here from Amherst. It was a 1-0 lead up until the 1:28 mark in the first half. That's 88 seconds into the game. Emmy Schelke scored for the Falcons. And then Naomi Bohm here in the second half at 68-22, and then 21 seconds later at 68-43 to put the Falcons up 2 and 3-0. Substitutions forthcoming here for Amherst. Hannah Rakowski exiting, and the first half goal scorer Emmy Schelke coming out as well. It's going to be going to be an enjoyable evening here for the Amherst girls soccer team. And first time in 8 years that they will take home a victory over the Assumption Royals. And just the third time in school history. And just the third time in 19 tries. But now is all that matters. The pass doesn't really matter much now. And it's going to be a substitution. Ava Lansing exiting. Naomi Bohm, who scored 2 goals here in the second half, returning for the Falcons. Eight years, was that, what did I say, 2018? That was the first winter. That was the first year that I started working with Jason. March of 2018 was the first go-around. God, 8 years already. That's a long time. 14th year being graduated from this beautiful school. Oh, the official playing now here. He's been running up and back and forth on the field. He wanted to play a little bit. Having some fun, no doubt about it. That's what it's about. Gotta have fun. 77th minute. Here, 3.5 minutes to go. And we'll have an opportunity. What we'll do after the match, we'll talk to the three captains, Ava Lansing, Hannah Rakowski, and Mia Rockefeller, as well as Naomi Bohm. Goal scorer that put this match away for the Amherst Falcons. 77th, or 77-10 now. We're in the 78th minute as Amelia Schoenemann goes to retrieve it. I'll have highlights of this match for you tomorrow on our social media pages. Give us a follow, Facebook, Instagram, the X, the Twitter. Even post highlight videos. Don't post a lot on the talk, on the TikTok, but highlight videos, that's where all those go as well, in their entirety. Able to post them all, post them up there. We haven't covered, we've been covering Kaukauna baseball this year. I think we've done 2 or 3 games for Kaukauna baseball. They've run-ruled every team that they've played in the 3 games that we've covered. So watch out for the Galloping Ghosts. They got a big one at Neenah tomorrow. Or on Thursday, not tomorrow. We got a game for you tomorrow, though. New Berlin Eisenhower against Wisconsin Lutheran down in the Milwaukee area. Check that out. Matt and Elijah bringing you that game. Of course, live and free. That's how we do it. Everything is live and free here on the network. Streaming-wise, once we get into the fall and winter, we got a couple of VIP things with our brackets and rankings and whatnot, but that's on the website. All of our viewing on Zaleski Sports YouTube is for free. Got about 1 minute and 10 seconds left here. There'll be a Amherst victory. The third one, as I mentioned, the third one over the Assumption Royals in school history. The first in nearly a decade. Lots going on over there. I don't know what just happened. Sounds like a lot of screaming, though. Something good may have happened. We got 30 seconds left here. We'll be down on the field for our Wapaka Foundry postgame show. Coming up next is the Wapaka Foundry postgame show. For a job that will ignite your career, go to jobs.wapakafoundry.com. That's jobs.wapakafoundry.com. 15 seconds to go. And the Amherst Falcons will earn a home shutout win over the Assumption Royals. Naomi Bohm trying to add one more. She will not. And the Amherst Falcons are 3-0 winners tonight over the Assumption Royals. Goals by Emmy Schelke and a couple from Naomi Bohm. And our WIAA Foundry postgame show coming up next. You have been watching Girls Soccer on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoffhaver Real Estate Group.
The mission at WIAA Foundry is to provide all of the world with our great quality castings.
I think it'd be kind of hard to find this sort of environment working anywhere else. It's a little bit different than your typical factory setting.
People think that we just pour, we pour a few castings, but like here at Plant 1, we're pouring, 3,000 different parts.
There's a lot to learn, and it's fascinating. When I started and I said that to myself, well, if I don't give it a shot and I don't try out the job, I won't know if I actually like it.
I stay because of my team leader and my foreman and the guys I work with over there. They make it fun and easy and interesting. They're willing to help, they're willing to teach. They give you the time to learn.
As long as you show up, you do what you're supposed to, you ask questions, and you put your best foot forward, you literally can keep moving up.
One of the things that has kept me tied to the company is how do you feel? When you go every day to a place, you belong to a team, you have opportunity for growth, that's the right place to be.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
WIAA has opened up a lot of opportunities for me. They've sent me to school. I have an associate's degree now. I take pride in that because I've always wanted to have a college degree, and now I have it, and WIAA has supplied that to me.
I feel like we are an elite team that keeps this place running in Melton Iron. And I'd like to feel part of something bigger.
I enjoy working with everybody. I love being up here in Wisconsin.
It's like a brotherhood. Everyone knows everyone. Everyone's looking out for everyone.
The people that make up WIAA Foundry are just really genuine, hard-working people.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
We build a good sense of camaraderie with our teams, so it just allows for a more well-rounded and healthy work environment.
It's not just a job, it's a career.
What our differentiator is, WIAA is a company, first it has a welcoming culture. So no matter what your background is, if you are coming, willing to do your job and contribute to the company growth and also growth yourself, you will find the right place.
We make products that help people. I don't ever want to have to worry that you get in your vehicle and you go home and something breaks or fails because we didn't do something right on our process. It all matters.
WIAA Foundry, it's one of the largest iron foundries in the world, and it's right here in WIAA, and I love that.
All right, welcome back to Amherst High School. The Falcons with a 3-0 win over Assumption today. Naomi, just talk about the 2 goals. 21 seconds apart to put this match away. Just talk about it.
I just have to thank my captains for great assists and just run onto the ball.
Perfect.
Just keep shooting.
Yeah, all right. No, you go down the line. You guys switch. You go to the end of the line. Just talk about getting a win. As Coach mentioned, just the 3rd time in school history that you guys have beat Assumption, first time in 8 years. Just talk about getting that win.
Yeah, I'm a senior, and all the times we ever played Assumption, it was a hard game, and we didn't quite make it. But this, I think, is really encouraging for the team, like actually winning, and we're doing really good.
Obviously, you guys control the majority of the time of possession. Getting that goal at 90 seconds into the game, just talk about how that was to be able to relax you guys a little bit.
I think that really boosted our confidence and let us know that this was going to be a good game. We just had to keep it up.
Next. And just talk about your role as a captain on this team, what you guys do to keep the energy up, and your role as a captain.
Yeah, I think this team and all of these girls are just so near and dear to all of our hearts. We're all so happy to be here. So just seeing everybody succeeding and working together means absolutely everything. We have to keep them in line sometimes. There are some hard practices, hard days, but we are really happy to be doing what we're doing.
All right, we'll talk to Hannah next. Okay. As Coach mentioned, you guys got a day off tomorrow and then 2 more games this week. What does it, confidence-wise, give you guys with a win today with 2 games left?
Definitely gives us good confidence. Hopefully we can carry over the momentum into the future games to give us a little boost, and hopefully we can rest up in time and for 3 games this week. But
all right, perfect. All right, we'll put you guys in the house, all right? I'll give you this.
okay.
No? Who wants to hold it? Okay, you guys can just say we're Amherst Girls Soccer and we're in the house. Okay. Unless you want to do name by name.
No.
All right. Okay, hold on.
He'll get
out of the way. Go ahead, ladies.
We're Amherst Girls Soccer, and we're in the house.
Woohoo! Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, with that, we're going to sign things off here from Amherst. 3-0 Falcons over the Assumption Royals. It was a goal at the 128 mark for Emmy Schelke, and then a couple goals for Naomi Bohm in the second half to put the Amherst Falcons over the top with a 3-0 win here this afternoon. Thank you all for tuning in. Got 1 baseball game for you tomorrow down in Milwaukee, and then another whole big slate of games coming up on Thursday and Friday here on Zaleski Sports. Have a blessed night, and we'll talk to you again on Thursday here on Zaleski Sports.